Hi guys, I'm Melissa Castello here on dinner break of the Bounty tournament with Kelly Winterhalter. Now, Kelly, I feel like we're supposed to be best friends or something because I spend about 80% of my time working in poker, 20% of my time as a licensed esthetician working in skincare, and like 90% of my paychecks on products. But you went the smart route and like invented your own stuff. So let me hear about that.
Yeah, so I came out with a skincare line called LOV, and we make moisturizers that are so pure you could eat it. Everything is made with just 6 ingredients total. But I really just found a passion for skincare and got really into natural ingredients and researching about skin. And I wanted to make something that was genuinely good for you because a lot of cosmetics out there are laden with toxic ingredients and all sorts of synthetic chemicals.
Now, how do you balance skincare and poker? How these worlds are so different.
It's a fun balance because being an entrepreneur, you kind of get to set your own schedule. I've set up my business in a way that I can travel for poker, and I can kind of, when I feel like playing more poker, I can play more poker. And when I'm really feeling passionate about entrepreneurship and my business, I can focus more on that and then spend less time playing poker. So a lot of it just comes down to what I'm feeling most passionate about at the time.
Okay, and now you're here for the summer.
Yes.
So tell me how that's going.
So far the summer, results-wise, has not been the best, but I've been having probably the most amazing summer ever. I love the World Series. I love everything about it. I just think it's such a cool opportunity to come. You can play a great tournament almost every day. You get to meet a bunch of poker players. You see your friends from all over the world, and I'm really loving it.
Yeah, everyone calls it summer camp. It's like a
Yeah,
big,
it's
fun.
camp. You just hang out with all of your friends. I've got a house with a bunch of poker players, and we have a really nice pool, and we're getting along really well, and we hang out.
Nice. And you said on your Twitter you love to travel.
Yeah.
Have you been anywhere recently?
So I just went to Mexico. I actually was in Playa del Carmen playing Scoop, and it was my first time playing online poker. I did it kind of for the learning experience. I feel like when you play online, you can look at poker from more of a theory perspective. So I wanted to just get a lot of hands in and get a lot of training done before the World Series.
So now you're going at poker like completely backwards because back in the day it was online to live progression, and now that online is tough for us Americans, you've gone from live backwards to online.
I know.
What did you think?
It was an amazing experience. It was actually really cool because I found some things in my game to clean up that I don't think I ever would have realized if I just stuck to live, because you don't analyze some of the more boring hands live where it just feels standard, yet you might have picked up some bad habits. And then when you have people that are much better than you playing with you and and kind of going over your hand reviews and just saying, okay, this, you need to tighten up here, and little tweaks that you can make, it's super helpful.
So you went over your hand history and picked some brains about it?
Yeah.
What's your screen name?
It's so embarrassing. It's the most embarrassing ever. So I picked the screen name. I couldn't decide, and I wanted to jump in a tournament immediately, and I realized I'm not going to be playing a ton of online poker, so I went with Ice Princess.
Ice Princess.
I think it's Ice Princess 77.
All right, now everyone knows what to look for. Online noob, Ice Princess 77.
I was hoping I would never have to come about that.
Well, I outed you. I'm sorry. All right, I see you have some bounties. Tell me how that's going.
It's been going pretty well. It started off pretty much all uphill. I got lucky in that a couple really short stacks went all in when I had a hand, so that's just an easy opportunity to make money. It was kind of uphill for the majority of the tournament, and then I ran into a big roadblock in the middle. I ran into a 70 big blind flip with Ace King, and I lost that, so I lost half of my stack, and then built it back up a little bit, and then got another bounty, so I'm in pretty good shape.
Yeah, you're free rolling right now, so that helps with the results.
Yeah,
and
always
does that
nice.
take a little bit of weight off your shoulders?
Yeah, it does. It certainly takes a little bit of the pressure off of the tournament, and it's just nice to have that and then be able to focus just on your chips.
Okay, and one last thing. I want to know about your experience on playing Poker Night in America,
So-
and one hand in particular with Phil Hellmuth as well.
Okay, so Poker Night in America was just the best experience ever. I loved everything about it. It was so cool for me because it was my first time playing high stakes. The night that I played with Phil was my first time playing with known players. So first time playing on television, so everything was just really new to me. So it was a nice challenge to present myself with. Yeah, the hand, so I had pocket nines against Phil. He announces to me before the hand starts that he's going to be raising me really light. So
Before cards were even dealt.
Before the cards were even dealt. So there there's some history. There was a little bit of bluffing that may have taken place before I played with him, and he found out about that. And when he found out about the bluff, he was kind of ready to go after me.
Okay.
So he was that, and then he was a little bit tilted in general. So he announced.
No surprise there.
What do you know? Phil Hellmuth is tilted.
Right.
So he announces that he's going to raise me light. I get pocket nines. Phil 3 bets, pretty large, but he puts out another huge bet. So he's really putting the pressure on, and I'm kind of deciding, is he actually just tilting and putting a ton of pressure on, or does he maybe have a hand here and he's betting really big with it?
Right. He could have just gotten lucky.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. So I ended up calling him down and won a big pot.
Nice. Well, how was he after? I didn't see his reaction.
It was funny. So the whole time at the table, it was war. He wanted to go after me. He wanted to win chips after me. The moment the cameras stopped rolling and we were done playing, I asked him, "Are you still tilted?" And he's like, "No, it's fine. It's okay."
He's like, we're best friends. It's cool.
We got all of the players together, and we went out to a dinner, and
fun.
everyone was friendly. It just we left everything at the table.
Well, that's pretty awesome. I mean, I can't think of a better time to play with Phil Hellmuth for the first time on TV, and then winning a pot, and then having it analyzed afterwards. Like that is pretty
it was
cool.
Really cool.
All right. Well, enjoy your dinner break. Good
you.
luck
Thank
in the bounty. You're already doing well, so hopefully we see you in a few days.
All right.
Thanks, Kelly.
Thank you so much.